Archangel Michael says, I order you to open this right now. Don't skip this. Surprising news is coming to your house. Open immediately. This is a crucial message meant for you today. Pay close attention, for Archangel Michael has a directive. I order you to open this right now. Do not attempt to bypass this. Astonishing news is on its way to your home. Open it immediately. The winds of change are upon you, and what you believed was delayed has already been set in motion in the heavenly realms. This is not merely a fleeting feeling. You are being divinely guided towards something far greater than you ever envisioned. Every moment of waiting was part of a divine plan, and the silence you experienced was not absence. Instead, it was filled with angels working behind the scenes, arranging everything just for you. In the spiritual realm, your name has been the subject of significant discussions. Forces are shifting, preparing the ground beneath you so that when this news arrives, you will be ready to embrace it. The heavens do not make mistakes, and you have not been forgotten. This message carries urgency because the alignment has begun, and the gates are now open. The messengers are already drawing near. Something significant is on its way to you, something your spirit has been sensing. You may have tried to dismiss it as mere hope, but you were right to believe. You were right to keep praying, even when it seemed hopeless. What is coming now is unlike anything you have experienced before. This time, the promise comes with protection, strength, and the touch of the divine. A name is being inscribed in the book of your life. A connection that once faded, a misunderstanding, or a silence is now being seen through new eyes. The veil has been lifted from their heart, and something is awakening within them, drawing them back to you, not out of guilt or pressure, but from a love that has never truly faded. You have been acknowledged. Your tears have not gone unnoticed. The long nights, the unanswered questions, and the loneliness were not in vain. A harvest is on the horizon, bringing restoration where there was once loss, clarity where there was confusion, and peace where chaos once reigned. This peace is not just a fleeting calm, it is divine confirmation that you are not being deceived or imagining things. This is real. The person who once distanced themselves is now returning, filled with truth and humility. They have been touched by the divine in ways only heaven can orchestrate. They are being reminded of you, not merely out of longing, but for a purpose, as your names are intertwined in a divine design that cannot be erased. You must understand that this message is not a coincidence. Your steps have led you to this very moment. You are reading this not by chance, but because it was meant for you. Prepare yourself, for a message is on its way. A door will be knocked upon, a call will reach you, and an answer is being released. You must be ready to receive it. Heaven is preparing your space. Angels are surrounding your home, standing guard at the four corners of your life. They are not idle, they are protecting the miracle that is about to unfold. This miracle will not only transform your situation but will also reshape your understanding of timing, trust, and the depth of your love. You are not late, you are right on time. Everything that has happened was part of the process. What seemed blocked was not punishment, it was protection. What appeared lost was not rejection, it was redirection. Soon, the reasons behind every twist and turn will be revealed, and you will say, "Now I understand." A letter is being written in the heart of someone who once ceased communication. They are being stirred to speak again, and the silence is coming to an end. A confession is on its way, bringing both closure and a new beginning. Do not be surprised when it feels like a movie unfolding before your eyes. Do not be surprised when you feel peace amidst it all. That is how you will know it is divine. The heavens are not withholding from you. The delay was not denial. The preparation took time because the blessing is immense. The alignment had to be perfect. This is not a trivial matter, it is something sacred. You are about to witness the faithfulness of the divine. Your faithfulness is being rewarded, and your patience is being multiplied. Your heart, which remained open even when it had every reason to close, is now being filled with the love it has always given. Someone sees you now, they recognize what they once overlooked and feel what they once ignored. They are not merely thinking of you, they are being divinely nudged to come forward. They will speak, they will explain, and you will feel a sense of divine justice unfold. What was hidden is now being revealed, and what was yours is being returned. You are safe, nothing will go wrong for you. You are being protected in ways you may not even perceive. Archangel Michael has been standing guard, ensuring that what does not belong to you cannot cross your threshold. You may have felt opposition, but it never touched you. You may have sensed resistance, but it could not block you. You were surrounded, even in moments of solitude. Now, the energy shifts, the sun rises on your story, and the breakthrough becomes visible. It may start small, a message, a number, a moment, but it will lead to something greater. Do not dismiss the signs, do not ignore the nudges. Everything matters now, every word, every dream, every inner knowing is a thread woven into the fabric of your miracle. There is restoration in your relationships, healing in your family, and an unlocking happening in your finances. Clarity is descending upon your spirit. You are not confused, you are awakening. What once seemed incomprehensible is now coming together. What once hurt is now healing. What was lost is now returning. God says, "I never took my eyes off you." That single truth changes everything. You were never invisible to the divine, you were never overlooked. The pain may have spoken louder than peace for a time, but peace was always present, waiting for its moment to rise. Now it rises, covering you like a blanket, filling the corners of your home and soul. The surprising news coming to your house is not merely about material things. it is about spiritual alignment, divine truths being revealed, and promises made long ago being fulfilled in your lifetime. You will not have to beg or chase. What is meant for you is being delivered, and it has your name on it. The divine messengers have already been dispatched. The words are being spoken, and hearts are being softened. You just need to remain open, ready, and in a space of belief. Your belief is the door, your readiness is the invitation, your spirit is the landing place. The person connected to you in spirit is awakening to your value. They have been silent long enough, but now they are being reminded of everything you are. They feel the pull toward what is real, and you are real. Your love is real, your presence is healing. You are not ordinary, you are chosen. Even now, someone is thinking of you. Even now, they are feeling a stirring they cannot explain. It is divine, it is timely, it is pure, and it is moving them toward you. Do not fear the delay, do not question the quiet. This is the moment before the arrival, the breath before the door opens, the silence before the miracle speaks. The surprising news coming to your house will mark the beginning of something new, and it will not leave you uncertain. Instead, it will fill you with gratitude, gratitude for waiting, for not giving up, and for the divine plan that is always greater than human timing. You are about to receive something that cannot be taken away. You are about to be reminded that you are deeply loved, strongly protected, and forever guided. Archangel Michael has not left your side. He has stood between you and what was never meant for you, and now he is ushering in what has always been yours. This message is your sign. This is the moment. Open your spirit, something life-changing is already on its way. God says you are stepping into a time so spiritually intense and divinely orchestrated that even the skies are waiting to respond to what is about to enter your life. This message comes not by coincidence but by divine intervention. The timing is not a mistake, the urgency you feel in your heart is not your imagination. It is heaven whispering that your name is being called in this very hour. Something extraordinary has already begun to shift, and heaven needs your attention. Archangel Michael says, I order you to open this right now. Don't try to skip this. Surprising news is coming to your house. Open it immediately. This is not just a suggestion, it is an instruction from the highest realm of light. The message being sent is critical, it holds the key to a spiritual turn you have long awaited, cried for, and prayed about. This is a word that is unlocking something sealed and reserved for such a time as this. A door has been waiting for your presence to stand before it, and now that you are here, heaven demands that you open what is yours. You may have noticed lately that your spirit has been feeling something unusual, a sense of expectancy, a subtle shift in the atmosphere. Things that used to delay you are losing their grip, and voices that once silenced you are quiet now. What you thought would never heal is stirring with restoration. This is not coincidence, it is divine strategy. What has been hidden is being brought into full view, not to embarrass you, but to empower you. You are being activated and called into your role. Surprising news is not only approaching, it is being delivered. There is something significant coming to your household. This message is an early indication of what will arrive in physical form. Expect a shift in your home, a transformation in your space. What has been silent will be filled with sound again. What has been lost will be returned, multiplied. What has felt stagnant will now burst with motion. The spiritual realm is aligning with divine timing. The old season has expired, and with it, many delays and disruptions are coming to an end. But with this release comes an invitation, an instruction to be alert, ready, and receptive. The surprise is not just something small, it is large, unexpected, custom designed, and holy. There is a knock from the heavens at your door, not just bringing an item, but transformation. Expect someone to contact you unexpectedly. Anticipate a message you didn't foresee. Look for a spiritual visitor or a shift in conversation that opens up long-awaited truths. This is how the divine works, suddenly, unexpectedly, but always with purpose. Do not dismiss the small signs. They are hints from the divine that something beautiful is unfolding. The surprise that is coming is not temporary, it is a permanent alteration, a healing that will last, a connection that will deepen, a truth that will restore your confidence, and a breakthrough that will silence every doubt. For so long, you wondered if it would ever happen. You have endured seasons where the heavens felt quiet, wrestling with questions no one could answer. But now, the wait is over. The surprise is real, the shift is tangible, and your part is to receive. Someone has been watching your journey in silence, someone who held back their feelings, who didn't step forward when they should have. They held their tongue out of fear or pride, but now something within them is changing. Heaven has stirred their heart, and this person is preparing to reappear, not just as they were, but with a new intention. A letter, a message, a call is on its way, and with it comes an explanation. It will make sense not just in words, but in spirit. For you, this means healing, clarity, and the end of second-guessing yourself. Your instincts were right, your intuition was never wrong. Your faith carried you through when facts were missing, and now you will see why you had to wait, why you had to walk alone for a season, and why the delay was actually protection. The divine was preparing the perfect moment, and now it has arrived. Open your heart to unexpected good news. Not everything that comes unexpectedly is bad. In fact, some of the greatest blessings will arrive when you are least prepared in the natural but most aligned in the spirit. This is your hour to believe again, to trust again, to expect again. No more rehearsing what went wrong, no more repeating old wounds. Something new is trying to speak to you. Listen, there is a blessing with your name written on it, and no one can claim it but you. It has waited patiently in the spiritual vaults of heaven until this moment, but now, because you have endured with faith, it is being released. The angels have gone before it, the path is clear. The news is on its way. Expect miracles in areas where you had given up. Look for signs in places where you thought there was nothing left to find. You are not just receiving a blessing, you are becoming one. People who once misunderstood you will return with apologies. Those who counted you out will be astonished at how the divine is raising you up. Those who thought they saw your final chapter will be silenced as your new season begins to shine. The surprise will not only be yours, it will be theirs too. Heaven is about to showcase what it means to protect, elevate, and vindicate a chosen one. The surprising news that is coming is also an invitation to walk differently, no longer burdened by fear, no longer confined by past mistakes, no longer chained to others' opinions. You will walk free, with authority, clarity, and confidence born not of arrogance, but of divine assurance. You have been tested in the dark, now you will rise in the light. This is your shift. Someone in your life will bring a confession. Something that was hidden is about to surface, not to harm, but to heal. It will explain much and settle old questions in your heart. Once it does, you will feel lighter, you will feel free. That news is coming, it is already on the way. With it, you will understand how perfectly God has orchestrated everything, even when it felt confusing. There will be confirmation. What you read in this message will echo in what happens next. There will be signs that cannot be denied, a repetition of names, words, and moments that will make you stop and realize this is real. You are not alone, you are not forgotten. You are chosen, protected, and guided. This next chapter will prove it. Even your home is being prepared. Expect the atmosphere to feel different. Anticipate a new peace settling in. Some things may shift, positions of furniture, objects, relationships, but all of it is part of the reordering. Heaven is making space for what is coming. Do not resist it, flow with it. Accept it. Even the discomfort has purpose. Let go of what no longer fits, and make room for what is on the way. This next part of your journey will not resemble the last. You are moving from survival to overflow, from confusion to clarity, from waiting to receiving. You will no longer live in reaction, you will live in revelation. What was sent to surprise you will settle in your life as a sign that you are divinely backed. Every step you take now is sacred. When the surprising news arrives, do not be afraid, whether it comes through a call, a letter, a visit, or a dream. Receive it with open hands. It may challenge your assumptions, it may stretch your faith. But ultimately, it will bring joy, healing, and alignment. Trust that what is being revealed is part of your elevation. There is also a financial surprise coming, a provision you weren't expecting, a door of increase, a release of something owed. Heaven has seen your stewardship, your quiet giving, your selfless heart, and now the reward is being dispatched. Watch how quickly the need is met. Observe how suddenly the shift takes place. It will be undeniable. In your relationships, expect the surprise of truth. Those who are meant to stay will become more consistent, while those who were seasonal will begin to drift. Do not chase, let it unfold. You will not lose anything that is truly for you. What is real will remain, what was merely an illusion will fade without force. Be ready for divine appointments, encounters that seem random but are actually heaven-sent. Someone is about to say something that unlocks clarity. A stranger will confirm what your heart has been sensing. A song, a message, a phrase will echo something from this very word. These are signs, watch for them and celebrate them. They are heaven's way of affirming that you are on the right path. As you prepare for this news, make space emotionally and spiritually. Release old expectations, forgive where necessary, reset where needed. This is your new chapter. It is not a continuation of pain, it is the beginning of peace. Even your physical body will respond, energy will rise, sleep will deepen, and joy will return. Your spirit is aligning with your future. The weight you have carried has not been wasted. Every tear, every disappointment, every lonely night has been noted by heaven, and none of it will go unanswered. The surprising news is not a coincidence, it is a reward, a divine reply to every time you chose love over hate, peace over drama, and faith over fear. So stand in expectancy. Receive this message not just with your mind, but with your soul. Let it fill you, let it anchor you, for the shift is here. The surprise is real, and the announcement is near. Archangel Michael is delivering it, and your house will be the landing place for what heaven has declared. It is done. It is close. It is yours. If you believe in God, type Amen.